Adult isn't a noun, it's a verb. Kelly William Brown. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about adulting 101. I know a lot of people, when you're in that phase, when you're about to get into adulthood but you don't really want to, that is what I'm talking about at the moment. We are gonna learn how to adult today. I have read a decent amount of books about adulting, not about adulting, but about, learning how to do regular stuff in life. I do a lot of Pinterest posts. There's a ton, actually, surprisingly there's a ton. And videos and books about all that. Today, I want to tell you guys how we need to adult, because we're going to have to grow up one day. Not fun. But okay. So before I get into it, please like this video, subscribe, hit that little notification bell down below. Let's get into it. Okay, the first thing is parents. We must deal with parents. Parents, when you start growing up and you're actually becoming independent, they get a little scared. They don't want to see you grow up. Well, okay, there's some parents that would just kick you out. Those aren't my parents. I don't know about you guys, but my parents, they want to protect me, keep me together, And I understand that. I'm their only daughter, and I'm the youngest. So obviously they're going to want to protect me. I just have to be patient with them and let them realize, and slowly they are, let them realize that I am growing up and I have to branch out away from the house, and it's okay. It's not a horrible, horrible thing. But okay, that's the first thing. But also in the section of parents is you want to get to know them, because now that you are older, you get to have more adult conversations, and how you would have with a regular friend. So with them, you can get to know them as a person. I didn't realize, so with my mom, I love her so much, but I started getting to really know her as I got older. She's such an amazing person. She did so many interesting things. My dad, oh my goodness, it's hilarious the stuff that he's done, and getting to know him is amazing. Getting to know both of them. So you want to do that. You want to spend as much time as you can with your parents and learn about them and grow your relationship with them. Okay, and another one about this. You also want to separate slowly from them financially. So we're going to get into that later, but you just want to slowly get away from them paying for everything that you do, right? Second thing would be, when you start, you're going to start off small. Anything that you start, it's going to be small. Your first job, it's going to be small, and you're probably not going to like it that much. Even though actually I loved my first job. I still love it, actually. I'm still there. I love my first job. But the one thing with that, it doesn't pay that amazingly well. And that's fine. That's my first job. Slowly I will grow. I am starting a YouTube channel. I have to start small. I am starting a business. It's going to be very small. And that's okay. You need to start small. Everything that you're going to do starting off will be small. And it's fine. I know that that's probably one of the reasons why people don't actually start anything, because they don't want to start small. They want to start where it's nice and huge and big. They want to do that. It's not possible. You can't start with something massive. You're gonna have to come to the realization that it's gonna be small. But the beautiful thing about that is that it's yours. It's gonna come from you, and it's yours, and you're gonna figure it out along the way, and that's amazing. Make sure you stay till the end, because I'm gonna tell you about a very hilarious, if I'm being honest, very hilarious book about adulting, and it actually gives you amazing tips about adulting and how to actually grow up. So make sure you stay till the end of the video so I could tell you about that book. Okay, third thing would be build up slowly so you could eventually live on your own. So I still live with my parents, and I'm probably gonna end up staying here until I get married, which is fine with me. I'm okay staying here, but what I do want to do, and it's one of my goals, is build up enough financially that I could live on my own. That it's a possibility if I ever have to do it, that I can. So that is the third thing that I would recommend, is to build up slowly. Make sure that you could live on your own, have enough financially to do that. Next thing will be get a job or start a side hustle, or both. Actually, both would probably be the best idea. So a lot of people, when they graduate high school or graduate college, they're kind of scared and they don't want to get a job because they want it to be the right job for them, or they want to make sure they have an impact on the stuff they're doing. But seriously, you do not need that. It's not gonna happen the first job you get. You just get it. You need to pay your bills. You need to pay stuff off. Especially if you got out of college, you probably have debt, so you need to pay that off, or you need to at least start paying it off. So you need a job, and that's some of the things you're gonna have to start doing. It's a sad thing, but it's life. It's adulting. This is not gonna be a nice video. You're gonna have to get a job. That's one of the things that you're gonna need. If the job that you want to do does not require a degree, start it as a side hustle. Just get a regular job, but then get a side hustle and start working at it slowly. Learn as much as you can about it and grow in. You want to become like the master in that area. But if you don't know what to do, I would still recommend a side hustle, but try different things, learn different things, just grow. If you maybe you like computers, start fixing computers, learn a little bit, and if you don't like it, stop. Maybe coding, web design, literally anything you can start. There's not very few things, but there's a lot of things that you can do without a degree. And I would recommend you start learning about it and making sure you like it before you get yourself into $140 in debt. Just saying, it's probably a good thing. So number 5 is money. You have to deal with money. So what I actually do, I have a budget, obviously. I recommend it. I don't use it. It's an app by Dave Ramsey called Every Dollar, and it is a great app. I just don't like using my phone. So I do the same thing just on paper. It's about the same thing. Have a budget. Figure out how much money is coming in and how much is coming out. You will be aware of how much money you have and how much you can actually spend. I know it's kind of a scary thing, but it's okay. You will get through it. I believe in you. Money is not that scary. You just have to learn how to use it. It's a tool. So, another thing with money is don't own a credit card. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy with this one, which is fine. If you are a person that spends money on a whim, then I would definitely not recommend a debit card, because it feels like free money, but it's not free money. It's not free money. You're gonna have to pay it later on, and if you're not good at paying it back, it's not worth it. You're gonna get in so much debt, and it could just ruin your lives. I know that there's a lot of people who are in credit card debt, and that has pretty much ruined their life in some ways. They have to rebuild again. Okay, so don't get a credit card. I would suggest looking through Dave Ramsey's stuff, because he's the one that really suggests it. A lot of people use their credit cards for emergencies and stuff like that. Well, you're going to keep doing it for emergencies that are not exactly emergencies. Like, in our case, we needed to have flights to go to someone's wedding. We put it on a credit card, and that wasn't smart. I guess that was my parents, not me, but at least I'm not in debt. Yeah, so a lot of people use it to get out of emergencies. That is another reason why you shouldn't use a credit card, because you're going to find emergencies all of a sudden, and you're going to need to use a credit card. You get more into debt. Not wise. So the next thing I would say is have an emergency fund. Now, Dave Ramsey is a big one. he's where I get all my financial stuff, all my financial ideas, because he's like a financial guru in a way. I don't think he would like to call himself that, but that's what I think he is. I took his class, which was amazing. The only thing I regret is that I didn't take that many notes, so I might have to take it again. What he recommends is to have an emergency fund of $1,000 just to start with. That's the beginning thing you need, of $1,000 emergency fund, where, because you know things are gonna happen. So if, I don't know, your car blows up, the tire of your car there's a flat. You're gonna have to replace it, and that money's gonna have to come from somewhere. So, emergency fund. Or you have a pain in your tooth and you have to go to the dentist. Emergency fund is where you could pay that off, at least a little bit. So that is what I recommend money-wise. Have a budget. Do not get a credit card. Have a $1,000 emergency fund. The next tip that I would highly recommend, take care of your body. It's the only one you will ever have in this life, so you might as well take care of it. I know I have a lot of people around me that say it's not worth it. I prefer eating the cake or all that stuff, and it's fine to eat cake, like whatever. But take care of your body. It's the only one you have. I don't understand. Like, the thought process doesn't make sense to me how you do not try to take care of your body. I mean, you just feel happier when you do. You feel more motivated to do things. You have more energy. You're happy. When you work out, your body literally sends out endorphins, which make you happy. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So what I recommend is eat healthier, or healthy-ish at least. Make sure, I don't know, have a salad once in a while. Eat more veggies. Have a smoothie. Make yourself a smoothie. Those are really good, actually. I'm actually drinking one right now, so I'm surprised my teeth aren't purple. Exercise at least once a week. People recommend every day of the week, or possibly like 5 times a week. I personally do 5 times a week, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays and Sundays are just whatever. But you know, take care of your body. Try to be healthier, and you know what? You save money on bills, on hospital bills. So I think if that motivates you, I don't know, think of that. But I would highly recommend to take care of your body. Okay, that one really bugs me. Another thing is, I forgot it. Oh, don't neglect your spiritual health. Now this one is very important. And I feel like it's the most important one, because a lot of people don't talk about this as an adulting thing. But if you were raised in a church, or you're now going to church with your parents or stuff like that, but now you're getting older and you're figuring out that, you know, your parents don't tell you what you're supposed to do anymore. And that includes spiritual health. Your parents can't tell you to go to church anymore. They can't force you. Your parents can't tell you to pray. Your parents can't tell you to read the Bible. That's all up to you now. It's your relationship with God. So it's an important relationship, because your happiness is pretty much based on this. Well, not happiness, your joy. Your joy is based on your spiritual health, and you cannot neglect it. What I recommend is that you try to pray daily, that you try to read your Bible every day, memorize a verse every day, and go to church regularly, because in the Bible it is a commandment for us to attend church regularly, because you are surrounded by people who have the same beliefs as you, want to do the right thing with God, and want to grow in their knowledge of God. So I really highly recommend that you make sure that your spiritual growth, that you pay attention and put into emphasis your spiritual growth. The last thing of adulting is that you're gonna screw up. It's gonna happen. You're gonna screw up so much, it's gonna suck. But then you have moments of joy, and you get up again. When you screw up, you get up again and you try again, and you get a bit better. And it's okay if you screw up. That's pretty much the whole thing about adulting, about growing up, is you're gonna mess up, but you try it and try again. And you just get better at it eventually. I mean, come on, even there's some 50-year-olds out there that are horrible, that are not amazing at adulting. So I would not put that pressure that much on yourself. Just go out and try. I guarantee you, you're gonna be better than a lot of people out there. Okay, guys, so the book that I was talking about, that is amazing and hilarious. Don't take everything in that book as, you know, set in stone, because it's not. I believe the first one that we should live our life off is the Bible, but this other one was hilarious. Where is it? I just had it. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It is called Adulting: How to Become a Grown-Up in 468 Easy-ish Steps. And she's amazing. I like put little tags where all the stuff that I want to implement in my life, and seriously, if I could do all of it, that'd be amazing. But it's separated in sections like cooking, getting an apartment, your love life, even though that one is one that I would refrain from a lot. Like, I'll take snippets from that one, but not the Bible is the one for that. Okay, but it is such a good book. It is by Kelly Williams Brown. She is literally, actually, she's that girl right there. It's hilarious. She is so funny. She makes you feel, okay, yes, you're trying to be an adult, but don't take it so seriously. You'll be fine as you get older. Just make sure you try your hardest. You know, it's amazing. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go over them. Like, the first one is get your mind straight. Oh, I can't even say that. Domesticity? Domesticity? Cooking. Fake it till you make it. Get a job. I agree with that one a lot. Money, maintenance, friends and neighbors, love, times are tough, families, and conclusion. So I highly recommend this book. I think she came out with a new one that has more steps. I think it's like 500 and something. I need to get that one now. But I highly recommend this book, and I hope you guys check it out. I'll leave a link of it down below. I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below with any of your tips for adulting and what you've learned, or maybe what you wish someone had told you. I know I have a few of those. Please subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and I will talk to you guys soon.